The CSP stands for Central Signal Processor, which I think sort of describes it pretty well. It takes the signals from the receptors, from all of the receptors in the telescope, and brings them together and processes them together.
It's really important because it uses the digitized sky signals and converts them into data which we call visibilities for imaging, as well as forming beams for the pulsar search and timing applications.
So this week we had our critical design review, which is the last milestone of 6 years of development work. We get to show the design in all its incredible details and in front of a panel of external experts.
So I was personally more involved in the low sub-element, and the team is really good. They have done some very good prototyping.
So I was very impressed with the whole outcome. I felt very privileged to being able to work with them, because they are such a team of experts on the field.
The Consortium team had put together some very good documentation. Designs and everything are looking very, very good.
The architecture of CSP is very flexible and will allow us to divide the whole array in different sub-arrays and operate them in a simultaneous way. So we will be able to tackle many different science objectives all simultaneously.
There are many challenges. One of those is the correlator, for instance, has to deal with very many antennas and broad bandwidths.
Because the CSP collects data from all of the receptors and it gets raw data from those receptors, the data rates are really, really high. There's just this massive amount of data that comes in real time, has to be processed in real time.
This is a system that has to process as many bits every 15 seconds as all the bits that are flowing through the internet, the global internet today. So that's a huge processing challenge at a site with limited electrical power and cooling power.
In my particular sub-element, the pulsar search sub-element, how we've attacked that is we're trying to optimize the number of flops, so operations that you can do for the minimum amount of power consumption.
It's often been said that the sun rises and sets on the CSP consortium, and the members and institutions are too numerous to mention now, but they're literally dispersed between New Zealand and Canada.
The big difference is one of scale and of course internationalization. Whereas within Meerkat everything was done pretty much in-house, we're now talking to consortia which come from many different countries and from many institutions.
The transformational requirements of the telescope require us to work with cutting-edge technology. We have partnered with institutions like Xilinx and Intel in the FPGA world. So the CDR concluded with a full pass. CSP is the first consortium to have achieved this result, so huge congratulations to them.
It's been a wonderful experience, a wonderful bunch of people, extremely talented, extremely knowledgeable. We have the best of the best, and working with them has been a real honor. I would like to thank them from the bottom of my heart. We'll be working over the next 2 years to get the project from a pre-construction stage to a construction phase. And the next step will be to build it and commission it on SKA and take data.